honest.
Alright.
Is it good? Was it good? I haven't looked at it yet, actually. Okay, look at it. Oh, Mr. Nirvana.
Thy sphere of witchcraft, son, O come, of air, fire, water, and earth, healing seed. O come, of air, self-knowledge, inspiration, seed thyself. O come of fire, strength of thy spirit and will, seed thyself. Bring thy illumination, O come of water, understanding and depths of thine mystery, seed thyself. O come of earth, to wake quality desire that conjure, seed thyself. Power of the witches, son, creatures, rebirth and appear. Look deep within, that thou shalt reappear. We whom are gods upon this path, command it, will it, we birth it. Thy sphere of witchcraft, son.
Hello, Michelle. Oh, if that didn't ground me, I don't know what will. Wow. I'll put some oil on my hands, like. Would you like some in? Oop, that's it. A bit too much. A little bit of that one. And then a little bit of a bromelain. Mm. We've got fast luck and a bromelain oil. So, wow. Oh my god. Got on my head as well. You can buy both of those on our website, by the way, witchesbazaar.com. And then go to witchesbazaar.com, go to the bazaar, and then little nav thing comes down. Go to magical oil blends, I think it is. And they're both on there. Fast luck and a bromelain. And that's the Crowley blend, by the way, that we do. Who is here?
Michelle.
Are you there, Michelle?
She was here, wasn't
She was here. Okay, so while we're waiting for people to show up, yeah, I just want to talk to you about a couple of things I've got. This is really cool. So we went to the Atlantis bookstore or bookshop in London on Saturday for a very cool talk, actually, on they were talking about spirits and what does the word spirit mean? Yeah. Hello, Wendy. Hey. So yeah, we this talk, but it wasn't just spirits from any old perspective. It was from the perspective of rational Satanism. And it just sounded really interesting here. But what was really cool was Satanism isn't about worshipping Satan, which is what a lot of people would imagine it to be. It's about embracing the archetype. Yeah, Ian, would you like to expand on that a little bit more?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was listening to.
Yeah, you were listening to the live and not. I just wondered if you'd like to talk a little bit on the archetype of, the archetype of Satan. Rather than the Christian construct, which is completely berserk.
Yeah, the archetype of Satan, Lucifer, Baphomet, is the energy. So it's a physical energy, which you can connect into. Some ways you can connect into courage. You can connect into your favourite musician, and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And what's really interesting, what we kind of came away from that talk. I mean, it was absolutely fascinating, and things that he was saying were completely resonated, and it's kind of how we teach as well. In that, it's a very multi-layered way of practicing something which resonates with you. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. Wee. Which both myself and Ian have been doing all our lives. We've always taken from other bits and pieces, and then gone, right, now what can we do with this? We've both been like that since when we've talked about it. How we were as children, and even growing up, teenager, and early 20s. It's like it's always been, right, how can I take this and cut my own path with it, basically, which is very in the realm of Satanism. And I'm like, oh my god. And what's really, actually, I just remember saying, what is really weird is I used to look up, because I was big into dictionaries when I was a teenager, because I was told to always carry one with me. So I did, and I read it a lot. And two of the words that I used to look up a lot were Satanism or Satanist and supernatural. So I already had a thing around those two, or a draw from those two words as a teenager. So what's fucking amazing is that we're sitting here now. Wow. And we're going to be doing some tarot readings. That's not that tarot reading is satanic, but that's a different word. Anyway, let's put that over there for a minute. So yeah, what we kind of came away with was, you know, Abrahamic religions are very.
The only person to ever met Satan was Christopher Lee. Because I saw it in a film.
Yes, yeah. Abrahamic religions are very, you know, they're very isolated in how and what they believe, whereas, you know, something like, you know, Satanism takes many, it has like a core kind of foundation, but then you can pull in different bits and pieces, you know, and it doesn't matter if, you know, this little, you know, kind of blinkered belief system over here doesn't agree with it, because it allows for bringing in new things, you know, experimenting, which is, you know, quite, wow, it was an eye-opener actually for both of us, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely what's in the cauldron.
What's in the cauldron?
What's in the cauldron?
What's in the cauldron?
What's in the cauldron?
Actually, I've still got my earth stuff in my cauldron, in my big cauldron over there. I haven't had the heart to dismantle it. All the time, to be quite frank. Right. Anyway, so yes, when we were out in London, because I was talking about tarot cards before, and I did get the universe ones, the quantum ones, but I also found, this is the book, yeah, that goes with the cards. Now, it's the wrong image. I want the image that's on the front of there. Okay, so let me just, so hang on, let me put that back in the box, and I can hold the box up. Because Michelle, you're going to go, oh my God, at this. Michelle, do you know who that is? Can you guess? Can you guess what it is yet? Now, I saw these in Watkins, yeah, which is another really cool occulty bookshop, and in London. And I was looking through the cards, and right down at the bottom, right in the left-hand corner, yeah. And I pull out this because I quite liked the spine of it, yeah. I pulled it out and I'm like, oh yeah, I like those. And it was the image on the front, yeah, that it grabbed me. And for me, that's a good sign. If the front of a tarot card grabs me, then that's fantastic, yeah. So they didn't have a sample pack, right? So I said to the woman, is there any way you can open them? She said, no. She said, but I can't. But what I can do is I can look them up on Google for you so you can see the images. I looked at the images, I'm like, yeah, they're definitely coming home with me. So after we come out and we'd had the talk, and we were sitting in Leon's, I think, wasn't it? Having a vegan cake, Leon's sell vegan cakes, and coffee. And I'm like, right, I'm going to have a look at these tarot cards. And blow me fucking sideways, yeah, when I opened the book and the cards, this is Ariane Rod. Oh my fucking God. She bloody grabbed me. She grabbed me and went, oi. And these cards are actually from the Welsh, I keep saying that, Welsh mythology. So it's got a lot of my deities that I follow in these fucking cards.
Wendy says, I always tell people that pagans don't even believe in Satan. He's an Abrahamic invention.
Absolutely.
They want to keep their sub-deities to themselves.
Yep.
Michelle, Ariane Rod, and then she says, is that the Celtic tarot?
The Llewellyn tarot, they are. So you got it immediately, Michelle. I didn't even look at who it was or anything. It just pulled me in. Yeah. So that for me was a big happening, actually. So yeah, they came home with me. So they've yet to be consecrated. The other thing I bought was this amazing piece of obsidian. Now, when we go to our crystal wholesalers, which will be the end of the month, all being well, we will see if they've got any. If not, next time we go up to London, I'll let you know. And if anyone wants one, we can get them for you.
Misha says, I love them. And Wendy says she did right on top of it. I missed something else.
Yes. No, it's all right, yeah. Also, you know, I was talking the other day, Keystone Crystals had the lunar rose and the lunar quartz pendulums. They came today. That's the lunar quartz. Again, they're not consecrated and programmed yet, but they're already really responsive. So that's the lunar quartz. You know, definitely go and visit those guys. Keystone Crystals, and that's the lunar rose. So it's the lunar quartz with rose quartz. Yeah. This one shivers a little and then it moves. It's quite mad. I put it over my my belly today because I was having some really weird cramp things going on. Don't you just love it when you reach that certain age and things start changing? Oh my God. Yeah, so yet to consecrate those anyway. So I thought I'd share those with you. Anyway. Oh, and today, randomly, because I was looking for hagstones a little while ago amongst all my stones that we've got in this place, found, just by accident, purely by chance, washing my hands at the sink, looked down, there's a hagstone. Don't know where it came from. I'm not gonna ask where it came from. I'm just gonna accept it and consecrate it, and then find out which deity it belongs to, because I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm going to shut up talking. Who wants a card or two?
You have to type, what's in the cauldron?
If you type, what's in the cauldron?
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 What's in the cauldron? Angie Welton, tell me what's in the cauldron.
What's in the cauldron's reading today. The reading using cards called tarots. I could do the whole reading in this silly voice if you like. Well, that might be a bit confusing. Especially with the dog. Here he is, look. He's pretending to be asleep, but he's not really. Yeah, I know you.
You sound like Vet Fielding.
Thank you. But she's pretty cool, mostly.
Yeah, she's got an accent.
She does actually. She has a slight northern accent, doesn't she?
That's because she's from Leeds.
Oh, I didn't know she was from Leeds. So, we'd like a reading. Anybody?
Michelle said, would a seashell, can't see this, with a hole in the centre be considered the same as a hagstone?
I don't see why not. What I probably would say is if it's a seashell, it is definitely going to resonate
I found a seashell with a hole in it.
Ian, yes! Ian
Today?
found a seashell with a hole in it today on the street, on the pavement.
Oh,
Weird.
I'll go and look in the cauldron.
What's in the cauldron? So I'd say, yeah, Michelle, I'd say that would definitely resonate to a sea deity. Oh my God. Do you have, Michelle, you and your water, oh my goodness. So, do you have a sea deity that you connect with? Because if you don't, get one. And when you do, or if you do already, I'd say that that's a little talisman for that deity. Ian's gone, so I've got no comments. Because I can't reach the bloody laptop. Oh my God. Bear with us, yeah? While Ian goes to find his... There we go. There it is.
I've watched it.
Oh, but it's all wet. I'm going to get one. Oh, right, okay. Kind of. It's still wet. See that? Way. Found it. And it's a seashell. And it was on the pavement. Just randomly on the pavement.
Yeah. And we live in quite
Michelle
a built...
said,
Oh.
I replied.
What's in the cauldron?
What's in the cauldron? What's in the cauldron?
And, Wendy says, me.
Cool. Okay.
And Michelle said, Tiamat.
Oh, Tiamat. Cool. So that would be her talisman then, I would say. So, yeah. So I've got to go and find out who this belongs to. But because it was in our bathroom, I'm going with
one.
Hang on. I'm going with a water deity because it was in our bathroom. Sorry.
I found one on the tip to the beach first shelf. I don't know what that means.
Trip.
T-E-I-P.
Trip. That should be.
Oh, that
Trip. So
I've been
that first...
dyslexic. I had to say that. It's a new word. Thank you. What do you mean? It's your new word.
Hey, we love new words.
T-E.
Yeah, that should be trip to the beach first.
Oh, right. So that's as random as seagulls in Colorado.
I don't know what that is. Oh, cool. Seagulls. We love seagulls. Okay.
Seagulls tomorrow.
What?
I said she'll see a seagull tomorrow. Got a whole flock of them.
Oh, yes. Right. So, is it Michelle first?
I don't mind. Well, somebody's got to go first, haven't they?
Okay, so Michelle. Your intention or your question, hold it in your mind's eye. While I shuffle the cards. So what I'm going to do is pull one card. Ian might pull some cards, or if he gets any messages come through from Spirit, he'll give them as well. Okie dokie. Oh, we had this one before. Now, I don't know if you had this card before, Michelle. It's the 9 of Bows. It's the kind of scary looking guy, although he's not really that scary. See that. So this card I'd say this represents you, Michelle. So whatever the question is or whatever the intention is, this is around your energy, what you are doing, work you're doing, magic work you're doing. Okay. There's an energy here of I don't know if this is going to make sense. I'm going to say it anyway. Almost like trapping. I don't know what that means. I don't know if there's something where you feel trapped, or someone or something feels trapped. That's what I've got there. And there's a lot that's gone that's kind of behind you, if you see what I mean. So I think that trapped energy it will disperse when you make that very deliberate choice to move forward. That's not to say it will be, you know, an easy peasy journey, because nothing that is gonna produce, you know, wow results is ever gonna, you know, come like that. It's there's that thing that Stuart Wilde says that, you know, work but not struggle. So if you're in struggle, then there's something that you need to tweak, or something that you need to stop and get rid of. But you know, things that are worth anything will always take a little bit of work. Yeah. But if you're in struggle, that's not a good place. Yeah. And I think there's also an energy here of being very sure of your way forward as well. Taking this literally as well, if you set your, so I'm trying to remember bits about your manifesting blueprint. If you set, that's variable, wasn't it? If you set your intention, whether that's super focused or whether that's generalized, it's like a trajectory for the arrow here, because this is a 9 of, it's 9 of bows, but the bow shoots the arrow. Yeah, so process, you're a process person, that's why it's a bow and not an arrow. Okay, so focus on focus on
makes perfect sense with what's been going on. I actually made the choice and got started on it last night.
Oh, fantastic. So some people would focus, when they shoot an arrow, some people would focus on where that arrow just went, yeah, and be quite precise about where it's going. Yeah, for you, it's all in the bow. It's all about the bow, because you're a process person. So really focus on pulling that bow back, and you know where the arrow is going. Obviously, because you don't want to shoot yourself, you know, in the head, or you know, have it go off completely wrong direction. So no, you know, general kind of where you're going, yeah. But don't worry too much about where it's landed. Yeah, as long as it's going in the right direction, that's what you need to focus on. Yeah. And when you start the process of moving towards where that arrow's gone, that trapped energy, you might even be feeling that now, actually, now that you've made a decision, that trapped energy will dissipate. Okay. Yeah. Still doodling. Feedback, darling.
Feedback. Sorry. Makes perfect sense with what's been going on. I actually made the choice and got started on it last night.
Okay. There's nothing after that, no?
Oh, no, I can't say anything. Refresh my page.
No, you don't need to, because it should come up. So, did you want to pull any cards, or are you getting any messages through?
I got a message from Mother Earth herself. Vibration.
Mm.
And the message is, bake a loaf, and she wants it offered to her.
Oh, wow. That's from the elemental work we were doing on Wednesday. Oh, my God. So I remember rightly, Michelle, we're quite similar in the fact we're not naturally grounded. We have to work on that, yeah? So, bake a loaf of bread. It can be any bread. That's not something, it has to be a precise type of bread. Did you want to say anything else around that? What was that?
No, she's got a spirit person coming in who is a short. Well, I'd say it's a mother vibration. She presents herself as a mother vibration.
Mm-hmm.
A very small woman, but large in her build. But she's quite, in her dress, she's not of modern times. She's probably of the 18th century, probably.
Oh, wow.
Very sort of roll your sleeves up. But she kind of brought the loaf of bread.
Oh.
So I'm kind of going, for the vibration I feel is like a spirit guide. So,
Uh-huh.
but she's standing there in front of me. So.
Okay.
Very big and round person, but very, very small. No,
Yeah.
under 5 foot.
Okay.
I'm wearing, so what is she wearing? She is wearing quite bland, no, that's wrong word. Muted colours.
Okay.
Her top is red.
Yeah.
And kind of quite sort of a mush colour. The skirt is
What colour?
sort of mush, sort of grey,
Oh, right.
brown
Okay.
colour.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and she's got a big loaf under her arm.
Cool.
How cool is that?
That's very cool. I like that.
Yes. Oh, yes. No earth. Oh, antique. Oh, somebody thought of it. I dragged the antique telephone table out.
Oh, amazing.
Antique. Yes.
Yes. Oh,
No,
fantastic. Very cool. Okay. So did that sorry, which thing?
Yes. No earth.
Yes.
And
So
yeah, this spirit person is around you. I get the name Helda. Helda.
HELDA.
Helda.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever done your family tree, Michelle. I don't know if you've done that.
For this person, this spirit guy.
Where there's a connection there, family wise, or it could just be, or if it's someone that's come to you in meditation or something like that, maybe.
Helda.
Helda. Cool. Anything else?
Well, as for a surname, it's Slavan. I don't know if that was actually a surname, but Slavan.
Okay. Oh, I haven't got a clue how you pronounce that, how you spell that.
I haven't written down what I got. Because when I'm doing this, I just write it down and give it.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's,
yeah. No,
it'll
that's
only
cool.
be my interpretation if it's wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Michelle says.
Oh wow, very cool. So just to clarify, the offering of the bread.
She's wearing very tall boots. Very tall boots. They're sort of cloggy looking, but
cool.
Practical.
Clogs.
Yeah, the bloody looking is so practical.
Michelle, was it you that was talking about clog dancing? Someone I was talking to recently was talking about clog dancing. Was it you? Because that'd be a bit of a bonkers link if it was. It was definitely someone I was talking to via online, like face to face. I think it was you, Michelle. I can't remember that. That'd be quite mad if it is actually. Okay.
I don't know what she said. She's saying that when she dances in these clogs, she lifts up her skirt slightly.
Yeah.
And shows off the clogs.
Oh wow.
Sorry. Thank you.
That's very cool.
Yes, I can.
Yes. Yeah. How mad is that? Oh wow. That is pretty mad. Because the clogs are quite random, aren't they? They're quite random, really. Cool. Anything else in?
No, she's still there, standing there, right? Don't you?
Cool.
I have a bad lag.
Oh, the lag on here is awful. That's why I prefer Zoom, but you know. But if the numbers don't go up on here, because that's why we came back to Facebook, because the numbers dropped when we went to Zoom. But to be honest, if the numbers don't go up on here, we're going to go back to Zoom because it's so much nicer to interact that way. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any more from Hilda?
No, just a gentleman now comes in, and it is her partner, and just wanted to introduce me to her partner, who is he's quite a small man as well. He's a little bit smaller than her, so they're quite small people. Sort of round like her as well, and he was a lot older than her. Bald, but hair coming out the side here.
Oh wow.
Would have worn a medallion or an important piece of jewellery.
Yeah.
Feel that it's made out of wood. So something here.
Pendant.
You want to show me what it is? I think it's just a piece of craft. It's just like a wheel, like a a wagon wheel.
A wagon wheel. So a wheel, a spoked wheel. Now that's interesting. When you think Ariane Rod is the lady of the silver wheel, the wheel. Wow, that's very cool.
Well, they're both saying they're very pleased with Michelle. Yes. That's Wendy.
Ah. So I do have a question around the offering, the bread. Yeah. I have a question around the bread offering. Is that something that they want, does it need to be buried in the earth, or can Michelle just leave it, kind of somewhere like that doesn't need burying?
Hold a minute. Put your clogs on and dance around the forest, breaking the bread up like Hansel and Gretel in bits and pieces, and
oh wow,
around
wow,
in a kind of a folky dance. So use music.
Yeah,
that's what she was saying.
Okay.
What was her name?
Helda.
Helda. held a Slovan.
Slovan.
That's what.
Cool.
Wow.
That's very cool. And it's quite amazing how it's dovetailed with the work that we did on Wednesday. The dance that we did in the other group. Okay.
Headache now.
It's giving you a headache.
Yeah. I'll take that off.
Okay. So.
Can I give it to the birds?
Don't see why not. Because if you put it down in the forest, the birds will take it. I'd have thought.
Well, she just said dance around and she's fussed about that.
Mm.
It's more of a folk dance.
It's the process. It's the process of the dance combined with the offering. Yeah. So the birds will pick it up anyway. But yeah, it's the process.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
Oh wow! And you must come and tell me what happens, because this is just so cool. The clock thing is just wow. Okay. So Wendy.
Oh, I don't know. She's telling me she told me I didn't describe her hair.
Oh right, okay.
So she had big hair. So it's quite. Oh no, she's saying that she's done it up for tonight.
Oh wow.
Quite big.
Yeah.
Hair. It's mousy brown.
Yeah.
And she's had it done tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Very cool. Is it down or is it been put up?
No, it's.
So is her hair loose or is it?
It's loose.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Helder.
Thank you.
That's very cool. Okay, so are we ready for Wendy?
Yeah, I'm still here, she says.
Fantastic. Okay, Wendy. So Ian, if you get any messages, just say.
Yeah, if I get anything, I might not though.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Please don't be disappointed if I don't.
That's fine. So Wendy, if you have a question or an intention or whatever it is for the cards. And the next time I will be using the Llewellyn cards. But I want to get to know them a little bit first. Although they're very easy to read, which is amazing for me. So yeah, intention or question. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's a theme tonight. There's a theme. We've been talking about the wheel, Marianne Rod. This is the wheel.
Thank you. That's amazing, says Michelle.
The wheel. Oh my, oopsie. Oh my God. Right. Okay. Oh, it's flooding in. Okay. Balance. First of all, balance. 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 So that's. Wendy, do you do breath work? You can find that balance very quickly through breath work. So making the inhale and the exhale the same. So count them. As you inhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd start with 4. And then as you exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're making them equal. Yeah, that will bring very quickly both sides of the body into a balance. Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. So. With the things that you create, I know what this feels like. Let there be a balance. It might have been a little bit off balance. I think what... Oh, okay. So, the way you are creative, Wendy, so, and I don't mean in your garden, I mean the things that you create to sell. If you could find a way to weave the making of those things so that it's more
one says
balanced.
not enough, not enough. Yeah, I must do that.
So the making of these things to sell, if you do, there we go, there's the saying, little and often. Oh my goodness. It's such a, but it works, yeah. If you do like a little bit every day or a little bit every week, however that works, however you want to work that out, rather than, and I know what this feels like, and I've actually learnt to not do it because it put me under incredible stress having to do everything at the last minute. So if you're a bit of a last minute person, Wendy, maybe have that more, like do a little bit, maybe put, I don't know, half a day aside once a week to do little bits. Where's that noise again in the kitchen? Sorry, distracted, but I think we've got a mouse in the kitchen that can't get out from wherever it is and we can't find it. All we can hear is like, anyway, I digress. So making that process of the things that you make more not rushed, if that makes sense. Not rushed, like last minute.
I completely understand about that.
Oh, okay.
Creativity.
Because the thing is, we're kind of made to believe that creativity and inspiration, they're things we have to sit around and wait for. Well, my mentor actually, when I kind of put that in front of her as a thing, she's like, no, that's not true. You can, through meditation, however meditation works for you, it could be sitting, it could be walking, however you tap into that energy of meditation. If you ask the right questions as to how you can, move forward with your inspiration, your creativity, if you ask the right questions and then listen, you will get the answer of how to then tap into that creative energy, because it's always flowing. Yeah, it doesn't, unless we have actual blocks going on, that energy just flows. It flows, and so it comes in. We, through the filters of our chakra system and also stuff to do with soul realignment, that comes in, goes through those filters, and then we express that out to the world in our own unique way. So I know part of yours, Wendy, is craft. So there's definitely, making that a lot more, a lot less like last minute kind of rush type thing. Because I think you do a few events through the year, don't you? If I've got that right. So building up a little stock of, stuff. I actually think that I feel quite good, and it happens to me with my incense blends. It's like I build up a little stock of the different blends, and then when someone goes, oh, I'd like blah blah and blah blah, I go, yeah, fine, that's cool, I got that, rather than having to make it, at the last minute. Because it just puts yourself under stress, and there's no need for it. What else is going on in this card? Definitely weaving through the wheel of the year. Weaving through the year.
When you use actually something. Yes, makes sense. In fact, I was just telling myself this today. I keep looking for vast stretches of time to work on my art and jewelry, and it just isn't there. I'm going to have to work, that's it, a bit at a time. Yes, I need to do more meditation too.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt the creativity once it's flowing, but inevitably I have to.
I think, and I think that's a little trap, and I get it, and we're both very creative people, so we get that thing when you're in the flow. It's like, yeah, I forget to eat. It's like everything goes out the fucking window, if I'm. But I think what I've learned, and it's been very quick actually, because I've always done that. I've always been like, whether that's learning lines for a play, making costume, doing, preparing stuff for a ritual, whatever it is, I don't know. I always, it's like, oh God, I must do that. And I get all, But what I've learned is doing a little bit every day. It's like I'm going back to reading in the mornings again because I'm missing it. So I'll read for an hour in the morning when I get up, have my coffee, get my book. And what that does is it has a cumulative effect of changing your vibrational state. So when you say, okay, so I don't know, for an hour in every afternoon, I'm gonna do this, and it doesn't have to be set in stone. So you can, and you can be flexible with the timing of it, and if you don't want to do it that day, then you can do something else that's creative, for example. But the idea is that the more your mind, body gets used to that kind of way of doing it, the more receptive it will be to the kind of inspiration that does come in. And I find little bits of paper like this, little squares of paper. I've got a whole pile of them down there where my laptop lives normally. So if I get an idea, but it's not something I can do right now, I'll write it down. And then, every few months, it's about once a year, actually, to be honest, I go through the list and like, oh yeah, I remember that. I'm going to do that. So it's really good. So even if you can't work on that thing right now, write it down, keep it somewhere safe. I've got mine in a little clip thing. And then, go through it. When you've got a little lull, go through it and, get that inspiration back, get re-inspired about that thing. So you can manage it that way as well. And I think it's empowering when you kind of realise that you haven't got to sit around and wait for inspiration or wait for creativity, because we're always connected to that anyway. I'm trying to look at what are those birds in there. There might be herons. So herons are water birds. I don't know much about herons, but what I'm getting is psychic. Weaving your psychic stuff in more with what you do, Wendy, and how you bring in that extra income. There's three of them. Magic number 3, yeah. And I like to call it a 3-pronged attack, whether that's, it could be anything. But if you have 3 ways that you can use your psychic ability to bring in, that little bit of extra income that you might want. So that might be tarot reading, it might be, I don't know, it might be crystal readings, whatever that is, yeah. I have 3 ways to bring that in, and mix it up a bit.
When you said, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, just got a little more done on my latest art piece.
Wow.
If I do a bit each day, I will get done. If I wait for a long stretch of time to work on it, It won't. I'm always
Absolutely.
inspired. I'm inspired into 2021 at this point.
Oh, amazing. That's so cool. Okay, is there anything else on the card? Oh my God, you know what else is on the card? Holy shit. Right, Wendy, you need to go somewhere where you can look for stones. Because on the bottom of the loom that there's a weaving going on are 4 hagstones. Oh my God, this is insane. So if there's somewhere you can go, yeah. Go on then, yeah, because that was the last bit of that card that came forward.
Well, just to give everyone a bit of evidence, what does that say?
I can't read your writing. Trip. Something.
Ticket.
Oh, ticket. Buy ticket. Trip.
This is what you just said. I think that's what you just said.
What I said is there well, take, if you can go somewhere where you can like look for stones, but specifically hagstones. And if you can, doesn't matter what size they are either. If you can find 4 of them,
I'm always
maybe
hagstones.
grid around your house with them or your doorway.
Question mark hagstones.
Hagstones.
Yeah.
Oh, hagstones. Hagstones. I think they have another name, but I don't know what the other name is. Michelle, if you know the other name, type it in. Hagstones are basically a stone which has a hole, usually pretty almost perfect circle, which is caused by water erosion. Yeah, so they have a hole in the middle. And Ian found a shell today with a, it's not a circle, but it is a hole. Yeah, so it could be shells, but what's coming through on this picture is stones. So they're just normal stones, normal stones, but they have a hole in the middle. That's a hagstone. And they are, well, they're ways, they can be used in meditation to see through things or see clearly. They do correspond to deities like Hecate. Like I say, I've got to figure out what deity this one corresponds to because it's just turned up and I don't know who it's for. They're very good. I've got some really big ones that I bought them on eBay actually, because we don't live near the beach or near a river or anything. So if it's running water. So if you're anywhere near running water, Wendy, unless it's still frozen, of course. So once it's defrosted, you go and look for some. Or you can buy them on eBay if you know you can't access them. You know, actually go and look for them. You can get them from eBay. That's the big ones I've got by my front door because they're also portals, so they're just good for protecting doorways.
Adderstone, Michelle.
Adderstone.
That's Michelle.
Ah, okay. That's very cool. They've got lots of names. Very cool. So, Wendy, they're also called adderstones. So, yeah, they're usually caused by running water erosion. But, you know, if you don't have access to, you know, somewhere where you can find them, then eBay is amazing. Like I say, I got a huge bunch, and they're just on a bit of twine hanging over our front doorway, together with Hecate and her keys and some mistletoe and some fire agate. You know, because we love this stuff. We do. We love this stuff. We love this work. So Ian, you had done lots of writing and a doodle.
And a doodle.
And a doodle.
Okay, I've got a gentleman here who is very well dressed. He's in a brown suit, very smart tie. Pointing out his tie. I can't see. This is the plain tie. I can't see a pattern on it. has a handkerchief that was pointed out.
Okay.
It's wearing a, well, it looks like a trilby.
Okay. Cool.
Very smart shoes, say very well dressed.
Mhm.
He's saying that he's on, this is Wendy, isn't it? On
Mhm.
Wendy's father's side,
Okay.
from 1940s.
Wow.
Says his name's Joey Marshall.
Joey Marshall.
Joey Marshall.
Mhm.
And he, well, I don't know how you can do this. I just tried to do it. And he can whistle out the side of his mouth. I don't know how you would do that.
Oh, well, that's that sort of thing you see in cartoons where they go.
I don't know. I've just tried it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I don't know how you do it either, but it's a very cartoony thing that you used to see in cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
The message was, it's not what you know. They kind of said it in a sentence. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I don't know why it's that. That's not a good impression. Sorry, Joey. He's laughing. And yeah, he was kind of a salesperson.
That's why you're saying it in that way then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he lived and breathed it. It was just kind of his thing.
Mm.
So he was always working. You know, if you ever write, you'd probably leave him with things that you probably didn't want. Because he lived and breathed it.
Yeah.
It
came naturally to him.
Yeah. Can't read my own writing. Well, I can't do that. Very much like jazz. He's got, I can hear jazz
Mm-hmm.
in the background. In clubs, like clubs, and sort of jazz clubs. So whenever he was in cities and stuff like that, he'd search out the jazz clubs. Like to drink.
Mm-hmm.
And was involved in a little bit of stuff with drink, evidently.
Oh, you mean like speakeasies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Prohibition.
Kind of
naughtiness.
Yeah. So he kind of thought of himself as a bit of a
gangster?
No, not so much a gangster. I mean, I would have said more of a spiff.
All right. I don't know what that means.
You don't know what a spiff is?
No, I don't know what a spiff is. I don't know what a spiff is.
And he likes creating that whole image.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But very, very much a fun person.
Yeah.
Very much, you would enjoy his company.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be any kind of negative stuff. It would just be like enjoy it.
Yeah. So, very cool.
I can look for stones down at the beach. Don't know if I find that claim though. That's Wendy.
You'd be surprised, Wendy. They kind of come to you.
There's a pocket watch knocking around. That's definitely something that he's saying. That's gold.
What Wendy has in her possession? Or?
He didn't say had it. She had
right,
it.
okay.
She said it was a pocket watch knocking around. He was looking for it.
Oh, right, okay.
Was he looking for it?
What's Wendy looking for?
No, he. No, he said there is a pocket watch around that he liked.
What, an actual pocket
Yeah, it's in the family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Oh, look. That's it. That's all I got. Joey Marshall.
Joey Marshall. That's very cool.
Thank you, Joey.
Thank you, Joey.
That's on your father's side, relative.
Very cool. She likes pocket watches. Very cool. I like that. So, Wendy, I suppose I'd have to ask, have you done your family tree? And do you know if that's somebody, if you've traced it back? I don't know how many generations that would be. That would only
1940s.
that would be one generation back, wouldn't it?
Well, he presented himself as about, well, he could have been late 30s, early 40s. So in the 40s.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't, oh, sorry. So, he had a very kind of moustache here.
Yeah.
Like, what do they call it? Pin?
Handlebar?
No, like a pin moustache.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it a pin moustache? Like pencil line moustache.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And always have the hat down.
Yeah.
Like that.
Cool.
Standing there now.
Cool. So I'd love to know, Wendy, well, we'd both love to know, if you have traced your family tree back, or if you knew of Joey Marshall on your dad's side. That'd be really cool.
Oh, that was the message. Take a trip and buy it.
Take a trip and buy.
Yeah.
Buy as in purchase.
Yeah. Yeah, because you gave it in bits and pieces.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Buy what?
Oh, I had a pocket watch, Big Ben. Great name for pocket watch. It was a family thing. I let it go. I hope someone was enjoying it.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. That's nice. And that was a family that was, oh, my God, that is nice. Oh, my God. I love it.
A little bit.
Some of my relatives have done it. Yeah, definitely check it out, Wendy. I'd love to know. That'd be very cool. Cool. Okay. How much time? Oh, blimey. It's 9 o'clock. Can you believe that? It's already 9 o'clock. Holy moly. Right, I'm going to pull a card for the group. If it's okay with both of you, Wendy and Michelle, as there's just two of you, would you mind if I posted this up on YouTube as like a little promo thing for readings and stuff? If you don't want me to, then I don't mind. But I didn't want to do it without asking if it was okay, asking your permission. So I'm going to draw a card for the group. This is from The Universe Has Your Back. Whoopsie. Okay, let's go with that then. That's the one it threw at me. Okay, thank you.
And it says, thank you, Eugenia.
Ah, no problem.
You are welcome, Wendy. Absolutely welcome.
Joy.
I like the back of it.
I can't get it to show it properly. It's
I like
right.
the back of the card.
Joy is the ultimate creator.
You need to generate more traffic.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh my bloody God, right? So that's the one it chucked at me. Joy is the ultimate creator. Yeah. What's on this one? When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So take that, everybody. Yeah. Take that message. Why can't I get it somewhere where, there we go. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. So yeah, joy is the ultimate creator. Yeah. When I'm connected to my joy, yeah, I attract support from the universe, because that's the thing. Yeah. The universe responds to what you do, not what you say or what you think about or what you might, discuss with other people. It responds to what you do. So if you are being creative and you are, like in complete joy when you're doing it, the universe is going to go, oh, look at that down there. That's actually really cool. I'm going to give them some of that back. Ta-da! Yeah. And yes, it really is that simple. The difficult bit is finding out, you know, what it is that, you know, I am talking. Yeah. What am I really good at that doesn't feel like really fucking hard work all the time? Yeah. So it'd be something that you may not even consider to be your skill. Yeah. It would be something that comes so innately.
When he says great message.
Yeah, it is fucking good message, isn't it? It would be so innately you that you won't even necessarily realise it is a skill that you have. Yeah? It will just be something that you absolutely love doing. And why the hell not? Shouldn't you get paid for what you love doing? Okay? Right.
That lady just jumping in and wants to say hi to Michelle.
Okay. Is it a different lady?
Well, she said her name, Cassandra or Sandra, and I can't hear whether it's Cassandra or Sandra. I think it's Sandra.
Okay.
And she's waving. Hi, I'm fine.
That's for Michelle.
Yeah. Hi, I'm fine.
Cool. Can you take that, Michelle? That's very cool. Either Cassandra or Sandra. Is that right? It was either Cassandra or Sandra.
I think I've come back and confirmed, and I think it's Sandra. But
Would her name have been Cassandra, but people called her Sandra?
Possibly.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know. She hasn't said that.
Okay.
So you're saying that.
I'm saying that, yeah.
I'm asking her. I'm saying, is it Sandra or is it Cassandra?
Yeah. She popped back out again.
She's... Hi.
So maybe she was a bit like that before she, when she was here. She was like, I'm going, rushing here, and going there, and doing this.
And she says, hello.
Cool. So, can you take that, Michelle? Hopefully you can. Right, peoples, lovely peoples, fellow witches, we're going to bugger off. We're going to go and have our dinner. Oh, just quickly. One of my reading projects.
Oh, Michelle says I actually did know a Sandra that had passed. Did you hear that?
That is very cool. Oh my God.
There's a little bit of confirmation.
Wow, that is very cool.
A little bit of evidence.
Yes, absolutely.
Lovely.
Wow.
Thanks again. That's Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Michelle. So that's my next reading project. Temple Antiquities, and it's about the Templar. It's the Templar Papers by Oddvar Olsen. So if you're into anything to do with the Templars, and I think they're really fascinating. Yeah, so far, really good read.
Show them that one.
What's that?
That's the Templars roll-up papers when they're feeling a bit stressed.
I don't understand the joke.
They roll up a cigarette. Oh, Monsieur, I'm feeling a little bit stressed. Don't worry, get the Templar papers up and roll some cigarettes. Lovely, thanks again.
Right. What's today? Monday.
Thank you, Angie and Sandra.
Yeah.
And Hilda. That's
fantastic.
And
fantastic.
Wendy says, lovely, thanks again.
No problem, people.
You're welcome.
I'm just trying to think what's on the cards.
It's not us.
For this
Tis
week.
thy spirit. Spirit.
I'm going to do some spell work on Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live yet or just post what I've done afterwards. I'm not sure yet. But it'll be around unblocking communication. So perfect for Mercury retrograde. Okay. But I'm not sure if it's going to be live yet or if it's just going to be like I'm going to post what.
Will that be remedial classes?
No, it's not remedial classes, darling.
Attack on the head makes you go to bed.
Right, we are off skis.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
on any skis.
Thank you, Michelle and Wendy. And thank you for saying yes to me posting this up on YouTube. That's fantastic. We will see you very soon. And until then, be fearless.
Blessings.
Stay witchy. Blessings